Let's make some anchovy-infused rum. To start, we're going to take our anchovies, and this is a small jar. That's a jar, right? It is 4 1/4 ounces in weight. There's something in grams. I'll put that in the subtitles down below. And it's about, I compared it to some of my other measurement tools, and it's about 120 milliliters in volume, maybe a little bit more than that. So that tells you how much olive oil is in there. So I'm going to take these and dump them in a large mouth jar. And I'm going to have to dig in there with a spoon. Oh, they're coming. And they look a little bit like leeches. Not to gross you out or anything, but anyway, I'm going to set this aside. And now I'm going to dump my rum in on top. And this is a 750 milliliter bottle. Oh, spilled a little. That rum didn't want to go with the anchovies either, did it? Yeah, well. You get the idea. Set this aside. And you'll want a sealable container, like so, because now we're going to give it a shake. And we're going to let it sit for about an hour. The first half an hour I'm going to shake every once in a while. The last half an hour I'm just going to let it sit. So I'll see you in an hour. 1 hour later, and this is what it looks like. I'm now going to put it in the freezer, and I'm going to leave it there for 24 hours. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Let's get the gunk out of the freezer. Okay, it's been 24 hours. Let's get the infusion out of the freezer. And here it is. As you can see, there's sort of a hockey puck on top of there. So the first thing to do is to strain this stuff out. And I think I'm going to do a coarse strain first. I do have my turkey baster because olive oil doesn't always freeze in the freezer. And then you can use the turkey baster to pull that olive oil out. But I'm going to do a coarse strain. So what that means is I'm going to take this, I'm going to pour all the liquid through my strainer. I've got a big strainer here, big bowl to catch the liquid. Let's see how this goes. Okay, and that should just about do it. So we left the anchovies behind and we left the fat behind. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside because I'm not going to eat those anchovies. You probably can if you want. They're just rum-soaked anchovies. If you like anchovies, you like rum, you're probably going to like that. Fat, though, I'm not going to use at all. Now for a finer strain. I do have a finer mesh strainer. I also have a coffee filter, and I'm going to run the liquid through that. And I'm going to put it into another wide mouth bottle. Now, this will take a lot more time. So I'm just going to leave you here. Eventually this is all going to be in the bottle. I'm going to label it, date it, and put it in the fridge and keep it there until I use it. And that's it. Anchovy-infused rum. Enjoy. Note, using coffee filters takes a very, very, very long time. I would strongly suggest going to a cheesecloth. I wish I had had it. Or if you lack patience like I do, consider scooping out the extra fat with a spoon. You'll probably need a wide mouth bowl of some sort to do that, but it'll save you a lot of time. And to be honest, I'm not sure if this deserves that amount of time.